Welcome to Essential Oils 101. I am super excited to be able to bring this video and PowerPoint presentation to you in this format. I know many people struggle with finding time to make it to a class, so this is just a great way to sit down and you can stop it and play it whenever you need to, and just take some time to learn a little bit about what essential oils have to offer you and your family. My journey with essential oils started around 2011. I didn't actually join Young Living until 2013, but I started learning about them and became curious and was on an adventure into wellness and just a natural lifestyle change at that point. In 2008 to 2011, I had a lot of medical issues. I was sick a lot, constantly having my stomach flare up and just different things going on that nobody could figure out what was wrong. I had allergy issues. I had stomach discomfort. I had, random headaches. I just never felt good. And after I had been to numerous doctors, numerous specialists, had a lot of laboratory work done and radiology done. I just finally, my last ER visit, I just threw my hands up in the air and I said, I can't do this anymore. I've got to find something. There has to be something else that can help me. And so I reached out to a friend of mine who went to a naturopathic doctor, and she referred me on to a clinic that she had went to. And that's when I first started really understanding what chemicals can do to a person, especially when your immune system is compromised. So, Young Living essential oils were introduced around 2011 when I bought my first bottle of Thieves Cleaner, or actually, it was just Thieves Oil. And was mixing up cleaner just with water. It was like 1 drop of oil to 1 ounce of water, and I was using it to clean my countertops and get rid of the Clorox wipes and some of that stuff that I had been using for so many years, per my doctor's recommendations. Also, my daughter had some skin issues at the time, and they said that to remove the chemicals out of our environment would be so beneficial to our bodies, along with dietary changes and reducing the processed foods that we were eating, because a lot of chemicals and preservatives are also in those, which were flaring our systems up. So that is where my journey started. Hold on just a second here. Within 6 months, my health was completely restored after making these two major changes. One being getting the chemicals out of my home, and second being my dietary changes with cutting back on processed foods. Okay, essential oils. They are the most powerful part of a plant. They are distilled from shrubs, flowers, trees, roots, bushes, fruit, rinds, resin, and herbs. Oils consist of over 100 natural organic compounds. They're absolutely fascinating. Gary Young, who is the founder of Young Living, says that they are the essence of the plant, kind of like the spirit of a plant. So yeah, essential oils support your entire body. They're going to cover all of your systems and help within your skeletal, muscular, endocrine, respiratory, hormone, and on and on. There are over 300 oils on the earth, but you only need 10 to 20 oils to build a good kit. And what I love about Young Living is they have these kits that you can get. It's such a great deal, and it's like getting a toolbox of things to use. I always say, a lot of people start out dabbling like I did, just getting one oil here and one oil there. The problem is you don't really see the benefit of what they can do for you until you have a whole kit that can support your respiratory system and support your immune system and your muscles and your bones and things like that, where you can really see the benefit of what they have to offer you. So applying oils, you do not need to be an aromatherapist to use oils. In most cases, you can just rub it on topically on your skin. I always say the bottom of your feet is the safest place to apply an oil topically. There are three main ways to get your oils in your system. They're called the English, French, and German uses. It's the way they have used them for years and years. The English apply them topically, rubbing them onto their skin. The French ingest them, and the Germans diffuse and inhale them, which can be the most effective method because it doesn't have to pass through the digestive system. So how to use these essential oils? What does it look like to use them aromatically? You can take like 1 or 2 drops of an essential oil in the palm of your hand, rub your palms together, and just breathe it in 2 or 3 times. That's one of the most basic aromatic ways to use essential oils. You can have a diffuser. In a small room like my office here, I only need about 4 drops of essential oil in there to cover this room. In our living room, which kind of runs into our kitchen, I can use anywhere from 6 to 8 drops of essential oil. Topically, you can place 1 to 3 drops of essential oil directly on desired area. Just always read your labels on your bottle to make sure whether it needs to be diluted with the carrier oil or not. Essential oils are very potent and they may irritate your skin, so make sure you have a good carrier oil, and I'll cover that in a little bit. There is no proteins in an essential oil, so to have an allergy to an essential oil is not possible. But what you can have an allergy to is what was applied with the essential oil. So let's say you have a carrier oil that has a synthetic in it. Maybe it's just a lotion over the counter and you're not sure what's in it. The essential oil will actually try to break down those synthetics and those harmful things within that and pull them out of your skin, which can cause a reaction on the surface of your skin. Internally, you can place 2 to 3 drops in a vegetable capsule and swallow it with water. You can also I love putting the citrus oils into my water. Just make sure you use a glass cup or a stainless steel cup when using oils to ingest. So how do they enter our bodies? Tests have shown oils reach the heart, liver, and thyroid in 3 seconds when inhaled. So you can see in the picture it shows when the aromatic molecules are going up in through your nasal passage and they run right by your limbic system, which your limbic system is like the emotional center of your brain. That's why essential oils are such a great thing to help us with emotional support. There are other countries that are using olfact therapy, which is a counseling service, like a psychology that is using essential oils to help with emotional release. So they were found in the bloodstream in 26 seconds when they're applied topically, which is awesome. They just work so well. So they can enter in through your bloodstream when applied topically, and then in through your nasal system, and then when you ingest as well. The VitaFlex foot chart there is just I don't know if you guys have seen this. If you've ever been to a chiropractor, it's showing kind of your VitaFlex points of where they are. I always say if you just don't know where to apply it on the bottom of foot, just cover the whole foot. It's fine. So how long do they last? Expulsion of essential oils takes place in 3 to 6 hours in a normal, healthy body. So the history of essential oils. The first mention in the Bible is in Genesis chapter 37, when the slave traders that took Joseph carried spice, balm, and myrrh. There are hieroglyphics dating back 5,000 years in, I believe it's Egypt, that show the use of the oils. They are mentioned over 1,100 times directly or indirectly in Scripture. Oils, let's see, some of the oldest cultures have used essential oils. It was only after World War II when the oils were rediscovered, and the science on their uses keeps growing every single year. And when people talk about it being a fad, I get it. There are a ton of people jumping on the bandwagon right now. There's a lot of little tiny companies here and there that are selling them at grocery stores. I saw a set at a gas station the other day. You know, it's everybody's trying to make a buck because this is such it's growing so huge right now, but essential oils are not new. People are just looking for new ways to do things because a lot of the Western medicine isn't working for some people anymore and they want other natural options. They're going back to the earth to try to find things that can help support their system naturally. So there are different grades of essential oils. Young Livings are grade A therapeutic. They're made from organically grown plants and distilled at low temperature. Grade B is food grade. So if you think you've never ingested an essential oil, you have, because a lot of companies use them to flavor their foods. The problem is grade B can contain synthetics and pesticides and chemical extenders. Grade C is your perfume. I am not a big fan of perfume. They contain adulterating chemicals and solvents to gain higher yield. Solvents can be cancerous, and they're in many store-bought oils. They may also be diluted 80 to 95% with alcohol. Grade D floral water is the aromatic only, and they are usually a byproduct of grade A distillation. So after the oil is pulled out and left, the leftover floral water is sold to companies, and they in turn will fill 5% of the bottle with this floral water and top the rest off with the carrier oils and label it pure. This frustrates me to no end that there are companies that are doing this and that it's not regulated better than it is, um, as far as mislabeling and misinforming you. One of the other things that frustrates me more than anything is people who take like Young Living bottles and will use they'll sell them on Amazon. They'll take the bottles and dilute the oils down and then resell them on Amazon to try to make money. It's completely illegal, and I know they're working on trying to get that cracked down on that. So I only buy from Young Living directly because I know 100% sure that that it's a good product and it's safe and it hasn't been adulterated. So Young Living's process of quality commitment is called seed to seal. They have their hands in all things. They're watching over the seeds, the cultivating, the distilling, the test, and and sealing it in the bottle. Most companies do not have anything to do with the first three parts of this. They only worry about the tests and the seal, and that's what sets Young Living apart. The plants are hand weeded. There are no pesticides, no chemicals, no weed killers. They're harvested only at their peak, which means sometimes we will be out of stock in certain oils because of this. And there's a vigorous testing process. I watched a video that Jen O'Sullivan did not too long ago talking about this testing system, and it is a 20-point test system that they do 3 times per batch of oil, which is amazing. So, you know, they are from their farms to our home. You can go to their farms. They're all over the world. They're not just in America. And you can go tour the farms and the fields and also see the distillation process. And I'm excited I get to go do that this summer up in Utah. So why do companies sell oils more cheaply? It's to save money. Most essential oils are sold more cheaply because companies are cutting corners. When you're spraying your crops with pesticides, you have more crop to distill. The problem I have with that is those pesticides end up getting in the bottle because during distillation process, they're in there with the oil, and then you apply this oil on top of your skin, and it absorbs into your bloodstream because their molecules are so tiny. The pesticides are going right along with them into your bloodstream. So that's why I always tell people it's so important that you know the quality of essential oil that you're using, because if you have a reaction to an oil that you bought at a gas station, it's probably because of the pesticides and things that are in it or whatever, you know, synthetic. We don't know what's in there. That's why I trust Young Living, because I know exactly what's in there. So how oils are made. It takes a great deal of work to produce a tiny amount of essential oil. And I want to preface one thing. As far as waste, there is no waste with this company. Whenever they are pressing down in that distillation and using 60,000 rose blossoms to provide 1 ounce of rose oil. All of that plant matter that is left over is used on the fields. They reuse everything. So even if they have, let's say they have a batch of oils that doesn't pass the 20-point test, whatever regiment that they have, they will use those oils as pesticides and things on the field. So they reuse everything. They're very green, and conscious of taking care and nurturing this planet that we have. So they're going to use all of that crushed plant matter and use it as mulch and different things throughout all the different farms, just so you know kind of how they are in that area. So lavender is abundant. 220 pounds will provide 7 pounds of oil. Jasmine, it takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce 2.2 pounds of oil. Sandalwood trees need to be 30 years old, 30 feet tall, and 90% dead before Young Living will harvest them. And that talks about patience and integrity to get the best oil you can possibly have. So a little goes a long way. Most oils are between $10 to $30. Essential oils are sold in 5 ml and 15 ml bottles. The 5 ml bottle contains about 90 drops, and a 15 ml bottle contains about 250 drops. Each application is between 1 to 3 drops of oil. The Thieves Cleaner is made of plants only and costs about $1.50 a bottle to make. So that's a great deal. I love the Thieves Cleaner. Are they safe? Yes, they are safe. We just have to be smart and be educated while using them. Certain oils are photosensitive, so don't use them going outside. Like for example, lemon, grapefruit, orange. If you think about it, when we were kids, we used to use lemon juice and we would use it to lighten our hair. And if you were to put lemon juice on your skin, it would burn your skin if you were outside in the sun. Same concept with citrus oils. So you can always apply them to the bottom of your feet. You can ingest them. You can diffuse them, and you will be perfectly fine. Just make sure you don't ever use those and then go directly into a tanning bed because it can burn you. Dilute oils on children because their skin is more permeable and absorbs the oils more quickly. I always say with children, apply to the bottom of the feet is the safest way. And do not ever put oils near your eyes. I have gotten oil in my eye before. It just burns a little bit. I used milk to wash it out and it was fine. My eyes are perfectly fine. It's just not the best place to put an oil in your eye. Internal use. Young Living has created a vitality line with distinctive labels so you can easily recognize which oils are safe to take internally, which is just awesome. It makes it easier for us. And you will see some oils, I don't have any right here right now, but like frankincense will have a frankincense vitality and a frankincense regular oil. It's exactly the same oil, it's just a different labeling system for safety purposes. So what is a carrier oil? It is a fatty oil like olive oil or coconut oil, and its molecules are much larger than those of essential oils. Young Living has a V6 blend, which I love. I bought that bottle up there in the corner. You can see the picture. Lasted me a year and a half, and it's a great blend of vegetable oils that I know I can trust and use. So why use a carrier oil? It makes your essential oils go further if you like to make roller bottles, things like that. It also slows down absorption because the essential oils have to ping pong through the large molecules of the carrier oil to get into your skin. I very rarely use carrier oils unless the bottle says that it's a warmer oil. If it's got a 1:4 ratio dilution, then we know it's a little bit warmer of an oil. So things to think about. Those chemicals, okay, the number of industrial chemicals and household cleaning chemicals is 48,000. The number that have been tested by the FDA are 200, and the number regulated by FDA are 5. They have not been updated, these safety laws, since 1976. So we need to look at the ingredients of the products that are in our bathrooms and kitchens and just become educated because we're putting this stuff on our body every day. I think a lot about laundry. We have clothes on us all the time. At night when we go to bed, we're wrapped up in blankets and sheets. We need to be cautious of what we're washing things with. You know, what are we using Are we using dryer sheets? Are we using high quality laundry detergent? Those things are huge parts of chemical exposure. And Young Living has a laundry detergent. They also always recommend using wool dryer balls, and you can use essential oils to scent your drying time if you like to have smell and get that on your clothes, but it's a safe way to do it. And it'll save you money too, because dryer sheets, I mean, you go through them like crazy and they're so bad for you. There's a ton of things in them. You want to Google search something, that's one you can Google search. So the average woman applies over 300 chemicals a day to her body just through soaps, makeup, shampoo, and hair products. 80 of these products are applied before breakfast. So Young Living oils have just one ingredient. It's a bottle of lemon, it's got lemon in it. It's a bottle of oregano, it's got oregano in it. And that means no additives. They also have an entire line of products, shampoos, conditioners, beauty products, makeup, there's a baby line, and of course the laundry stuff and the household cleaners, all kinds of great things. And it's easy for me, it's easy to do because then I don't have to stress going into a grocery store trying to figure out what's safe and what's not. I just know if I get them from Young Living that it's safe for me and my family. So Thieves Cleaner, it is 100% plant and mineral based, non-toxic household cleaner made with therapeutic grade oils. It is organic and biodegradable materials. Natural mold cleaner and killer is a concentrated form to dilute for various applications. On the back of the bottle is recipes from everything to dilution for window cleaner all the way to a heavy degreasing. And it smells amazing too. It's that cinnamon, clove, lemon smell. It's just absolutely wonderful. And there's some picture down at the bottom there that shows kind of some skincare items that Young Living has. They have so many great things. They have a catalog. Whenever you become a member, you can get this catalog that has all of their products in there, and also you can look at it online as well. So is Thieves Cleaner cost effective? Yes, it is. Thieves Cleaner costs 5 cents an ounce, which is more than half the price of these other ones listed right here. So where do I start? You might grab a pen and a piece of paper, and I will zip through these. Remember that as a educator, I have to stay compliant with what I'm sharing with you. I can't talk about treating disease. I can't say things that they heal. They support our system. They're a tool that help with natural cell regeneration. So just remember that as we go through this. Frankincense is one of the top skin oils. It helps to soothe the appearance of skin. It is great for concentration. I love it using it during prayer time. It's a very grounding oil. It's woodsy. I love frankincense. Peppermint, it supports our gastrointestinal system. It's also great for concentration. My niece likes to call it her candy cane oil. She thinks it smells like candy canes. It promotes healthy bowel function, among many, many other things. Lavender is a great relaxation oil. I like to use it before I go to bed. It helps aid me in a good night's sleep. Just a great winding down oil, great in a bath. Also, a lot of people call it the Swiss Army knife oil, as far as it just has so many, many wonderful uses. Purification. It is a lemongrass smell to it. It's a blend of many different oils. You can use it to freshen your air and eliminate odors. It's great for smoke if you like your fireplace gets smoke everywhere. It helps clear that out. You can also use it for an annoyance-free outdoor experience. Just love this oil. It has got so many great uses, as all of them do, and you'll discover that as you learn. These oils have multiple uses, not just one thing. And the great thing about that is everybody's body is made up different. We have different chemistry. So something that works for you, great for you, with, let's say, your stomach, may work different for me. A different oil may work better for me, for my stomach support. So just something to think about. The next one here is Stress Away. The name says it all. It promotes wellness and is an important part of your daily health regimen. is one of the top emotional support oils. I definitely in my top 5 of all my favorite oils, period. It smells like lime and vanilla. It also has copaiba in it and a few other things. Like it has lavender in it as well. It's just a beautiful, beautiful smell. Thieves oil. Smells like cinnamon, clove, lemon. It's just, I think there might even be a little nutmeg in there. It is just wonderful. So Thieves helps support a healthy respiratory system and maintains overall wellness when taken as a dietary supplement. It is a great immune system support oil. We use it during this time of the year in the winter on the bottom of our feet, or we will take a couple drops in a capsule to just help boost and support our immune system naturally. Lemon, it is a great flavor enhancer for food and in your water. It is also very cleansing oil. I love to use it just, urinary tract support. Also, it is great for cleaning like Thieves is as well. You can use it, just mix it in a spray bottle with water, 1 drop to 1 ounce, and it just smells amazing as a cleaner, like a kitchen cleaner, bathroom cleaner, something like that. So copaiba, it promotes overall wellness and supports nearly every system in your body. It is a great skin oil. It's very calming. I love this oil. It has so many, many great things. It supports our body when we are dealing with inflammation. It supports our muscles as well. Just so many good things. One of my husband's favorite oils, very woodsy. So Panaway, #1 selling oil of Young Living. I believe last time I checked the #1 selling oil, it had been kind of holding that spot for quite some time. I'm sure that Thieves is right up there along with it. But you can apply it after exercise to soothe muscles. It smells like wintergreen and peppermint. A lot of people say, if you know what biofreeze is, kind of has that smell. It is just an amazing oil. I have found so many great uses for it within just supporting our muscle and skeletal system. Digize, by far my most favorite support for your digestive system. It is very woodsy, and a lot of people don't like the aroma of it, but I'm telling you it works. You can apply it to the bottom of your feet, or just rub it on your belly, or take it internally in a capsule. The next one here is RC. It is a great support for your respiratory system. It smells like eucalyptus. I think it has 3 different kinds of eucalyptus in it, and then also rosemary and maybe a couple other things. So it's a blend. You could rub it on your feet or on your chest, and just encourages an atmosphere of comfort. It's a wonderful oil. So why do you need oils? You need these oils in your home as part of a simple chemical-free lifestyle. You need to consider kicking these chemicals to the curb. Only you control what you allow across the threshold of your home. When we see what these things do for us, we just, you start taking them out of one room at a time. And as you educate yourself and learn more and more and see the benefit of these, you can't help but share about it. And from my journey and my story of being someone who was meeting her insurance deductible every year of $8,000 every year for 4 years and not getting anywhere, to someone who is healthy and living well in wellness now, I can't help but share with people, because I want you guys to empower yourself with some natural options, and just really consider what those chemicals may be doing to you and your family. We can't control our chemical exposure to everything, but we can control what is happening in our home. So anyways, I just love to share, and I care about people, and I just want them to know and have the same type of experience that I have and be blessed the way our family has. So where do you begin? The first thing you want to do is just create an account with Young Living. And then at that point, you can start with just a starter kit. I always say the premium starter kit is by far the best value that they have. It's more than 50% off, and I'll show you on the next slide next couple slides, prices and kind of what that looks like. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the premium starter kit with the diffuser and 11 oils is by far the best kit that you can get, and it's the only thing that Young Living sells that's that the cost effectiveness is that great. So the kit also comes with bottles to share with your family and friend, an Aroma Glide roll-on bottle to apply the oils on the go, samples of Ningxia Red, that's that little picture up there. It is a high antioxidant support. It is great for energy. It's a juice. So they'll give you a couple packets of that to try out. It has wolfberries, lemon, orange, tangerine, oils in it and juices in it. It's just, I love it. My kids love it. We all take it like a couple ounces a day. And then also you'll get a diffuser, and there's 4 different diffusers to choose from. The basic one being the dewdrop, and then you can get upgrades with remotes, and I think there's one that even plays music. It just depends on what you want. You also will get a lifetime wholesale membership. That means 24% off your oil orders for life. Every single order that you place after your initial kit is 24% off. To maintain that wholesale membership, you just have to spend $50 in a year. And if you don't, your account just goes inactive. And then if you want to reactivate it, you call back in to do that. If you're like me, I love these oils. I love all their products, so I'm ordering every month because this is just a replacement. We went from buying things at, Walmart or Dillon's to getting them through Young Living online, which is a great thing. Here are 2 breakdowns of the kits, and before I talk about this, first I wanted to say there are no membership fees. There's no monthly requirements. There is nothing that you have to do other than get your oils and start using them. If you don't want to ever order again, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Those are your choices. And I just want to let you know to free you up that you don't have any other responsibility past just purchasing your kit. So these are a couple kit options. The first one here is showing a breakdown of what it would cost to buy these all individually instead of getting a kit. If you go with the Dewdrop or Home Diffuser, your cost is going to be $160. Excuse me, you save over $183 within that kit getting all of those oils that we went over earlier. The second one here is the Thieves Premium Starter Kit. It comes with 2 bottles of Thieves Cleaner, mouthwash, toothpaste, 2 bottles of hand purifier, also foaming hand soap, a couple bottles of Thieves spray, a 15 ml bottle of Thieves oil, and a 5 ml bottle of Stress Away, and then all the samples. It is $160 as well. Retails at $200. Your value between these 2, you're going to get a better bang for your buck going with the oils, but I always say every person, it's your choice, but I like to give people a couple different choices on that. So how do I order? It's really simple. You just go to youngliving.com and you're going to click on Become a Member at the top. You're going to add my sponsor or enroller number, which is listed up there. It says the member number right there, 1537519, and you'll enter that in both spots. Unless someone has invited you to this class, you need to get their number, and then you will put their number in those 2 spots. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do after you click on Become a Member and enter in that number, you're going to want to click on Become a Member, and then the next screen is going to allow you to pick your kit, and there will be little tabs at the top. It'll show you most likely the Dewdrop diffuser choice first. If you want something else, you can choose get upgrades for different diffusers, or you can click the other premium starter kit tabs at the top for the Thieves kit up there. Don't be afraid to just kind of click around and look and see what the options are. There is a basic kit you can get. It is, I believe, $45 to get the basic kit. The only oil that comes in the basic kit is Stress Away. Then you can become a member and order whatever you would like at 24% off. But I always say, if you're getting the oils at over 50% off, it makes sense to just get the bigger kit. On screen 3, you're going to add your mailing information in there. screen 4, they're gonna collect your information for your payment, and then you're done. You pick your shipping method, and your kit will be to you probably in a week or two. So what's coming? In the picture right here is the Dewdrop kit, and the bigger picture, that is exactly what your kit's going to look like. Do not forget to, when you take that little thing with the oils out in it, underneath there is where all your freebies are at. So don't forget to pull that out and then pull the little tab, and there's a whole other layer in that box in there, so don't forget to do that. If you get the Thieves Starter Kit, the picture below shows what all is coming in that. So I hope this has been informative for you, and I hope you've learned something. You know, we are passionate about letting people know about how to use these oils. We don't want to give you a kit and then not be able to know how to use them. One thing, my particular group, anybody in my downline, and anybody that signs up with me or any of my people in my group, they're going to get an education packet. We like to send you a essential oils pocket reference book, also a 7-day starter kit challenge, and a lot of other literature that helps get you your feet wet, so you can get to going in the kit and just learn as you go. And that we also have 2 Facebook groups. One is called Blessings in a Bottle, and the other one is Leaves for Healing. And when you become a member with Young Living, we invite you to those, and it's a great place for education resources, questions, testimonies. We have tons of graphics and things. Also, if you're interested in the business, we talk about business building in there a little bit if you want to go that route. But there's just a lot of great information in there to share and learn and continue to encourage you on using your oils. So I hope this has been informative to you. I've tried to keep it short. It's hard to do all that information in 30 minutes. I tried to keep it short and sweet. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to forward this on to any friends and family that might be interested. And thank you again for your time. Bye.